welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a little bit of a cleanup at the barn. Usually every season I actually do a nice cleanup at the barn and my house as well, just to see what I have in terms of horse supplies and what I would need to get for this season and everything. So I just took the occasion to kind of get started on the fall cleanup here at the barn, starting with my grooming tote, which is usually full of hair and dust at the bottom just from the brushes being in there. So once the tote is totally clean, it's time to put everything back in. This time I'm actually putting all the little products that I use on Hazel in the box as well, and then I'll have one side for the products and the other side for the brushes. As you can see here, I'm just trying to kind of get the dust out of the brushes. They have been cleaned out not so long ago, so they don't need like a full cleanup with soap and everything, just a little bit of dust on there. So I'm just taking my currycomb here and just getting the dust out of the bristles. I'm just looking around at what I have. I have a lot of little small brushes, like a hoof brush, face brush, and etc. So I'm just putting them in the corners of the grooming tote. They're not really, I don't really use them a lot, but since I have them, I just wanted to place them somewhere. So doing it with a currycomb kind of gets all the dust out pretty fast. I noticed that my brushes were, one, a little bit dusty, and second of all, they had a lot of mane and tail hair in there, so it's just the longer hair, which is easier to kind of pick up off the brush afterwards once you're done. It just kind of comes out. So putting in the last few items, so I have the little elastic bands, the comb, the liniment, and just a little bit of things. I realized I do have a lot of products, I do have a lot of brushes in my grooming tote, but I really like my horse clean, so who can blame me? So once everything is clean, I'm just putting my little towel on top and the boots that go over top like that. I just don't have too much dust in it. And then I just realized that I forgot to put the liniment in the grooming tote. But yeah, that's pretty much how I sit it. It's just that I just put a little kind of towel on top to make sure there's no dust coming out from the outside of the box that get in there. And then just covering it with my boots on top. So moving on here to my little bin that I also have always at the barn with me. So I have a sheet on there that I keep easy on hand just in case. It's getting a little bit cooler now, so we'll see if she needs her stable sheet or not, or if she's gonna move straight to the winter blankets. So in that big bin I have my lunging gear, so like my little cavesson here. I also have my lunge line and my little Pessoa system in there, my helmet of course, and I have also all of her legs protection. I have like jumping boots, bell boots of all kinds, and yes. So in this little white bag here is the actual lunging system, the Pessoa in there. For those of you that have a good eye, I do have a little bag of baby diapers, and that is just in the event that Hazel would have a hoof abscess or whatever. I do have also some kind of safety, like first aid type of grooming kit in there that I keep. There's little supplies for me, and there's also supplies for her when it comes to safety and emergency type of thing. So I'm just opening this bag here because I decided I'm gonna put all my my little leg protection in there. All of these are actually clean. They haven't been used whatsoever this season. I usually put these brushing boots on her when it's the winter time, just because she tends to kind of come back with little bruises and things that she's knocking herself with her own legs type of thing. So that's why she has those little brushing boots that I mainly use for winter, but just in case I keep them at the barn, depending on who is in the paddock next to her and if she's like jogging around or whatever, then I have them on hand if she needs to wear them over whatever season. But definitely during the winter it is preferred that she has these boots on. So just taking the time here to kind of put the things where they belong. This is my little helmet bag, so the helmet's gonna go back in there with my gloves and my GoPro little head mount. So it all goes in there with the helmets. I also took the time to put my little caps on with my lunging gear. So like that, everything's kind of clear, it's clean, it's easy to see and everything. So it makes it easier to just grab and go. But I do tend over the season, over the course of a season, to kind of just toss things here and there. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one, but sometimes you're just in a rush. You don't have time to kind of really put everything nicely. And I tend to just kind of throw things in there in the bin. So it's always good to kind of take a look at what you have and the state of everything every season, just so like that you're on top of everything. The moment of truth has come. It's now time to make sure that everything fits back in the bin, and it could be quite challenging because I do have a lot of things that I want to keep on hand, and if it would be up to me I would probably have way more stuff at the barn, but honestly this is pretty much what I have, other than my saddle, the saddle pad that goes with it, and yeah, that's about it. Everything else is pretty much in this video. So I do not have a lot of things on hand at the barn. I do definitely have a lot of things here at home. So I also take time to clean my leather. So I noticed that my martingale here was pretty dirty, so I'm just giving it a good little scrub. Yeah, hence my little facial expression here. It's quite really dirty actually, so I'm just taking time to kind of clean everything with my little soap, my leather soap, and I will do the same with the bridle as well. once the bridle is cleaned up, it's time to go get the horse. And that will conclude our little vlog for today. It was just a very short vlog about how I do and go about cleaning up in between seasons and double checking my tack and everything. So I hope you guys had a great visioning, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye for now.